Okay, time for some man time. Ladies, if there's something that your father can do that will cause you to condemn and dissociate from him, but there's nothing that your mother can do that will cause you to condemn and dissociate from her, what does that mean? If there is something that your man or your husband can do that will make you condemn and dissociate from him, but there's nothing that you can do that will make you condemn and dissociate from you or the person that you're being at that time. What does it mean? If there's something that your child's father can do that will cause you to condemn and dissociate from him, but there is nothing that your child can do to cause you to dissociate and or condemn him or her, what does it mean? If there is something that if your child's father doesn't do, that you will condone your child to disrespect, disregard, disobey, and rebel against him. But if there's something that you don't do, you will not tolerate that same child to disrespect, disregard, disobey, and rebel against you. What does it mean? If when you're done with someone, you have the right and reserve the right to discontinue your service to them. But when someone is done with you, you don't reserve the right, or you don't respect the right that they have to reserve the right to discontinue their service to you. What does it mean? When you have the right to fuck up, and it's an unlimited right for you, but if other people fuck up, it's limited, and it's not a right. It's based off of whether you'll accept it or not. What does that mean? Here's a better way of looking at it. If you'll treat people badly based on how you feel, and you'll treat them good based on how you feel, but those same individuals, whether they feel good or bad about you, with you, towards you, you don't want them treating you badly at all. What does it mean? If you want people to do things for you that you don't want to have to do for them, if you want to mandate that people do things for you that you don't want mandated for you to have to do for them, if you want people to suffer your ills, but when you're healthy, you don't share your health, what does it mean? If you want people to give to you who you don't give to, you want people to pay into you who you don't pay into, you want people to invest in you that you don't invest in. If you want entitlement, but you give entitlement to no one, or at least to the people that you hold entitled to you, what does it mean? It means you're self-centered. That's the old word. That's the former word. The new modern word is narcissist. Yeah. Do you know what narcissism is when it's unchecked? It's personality disorder. Do you know what personality is and develops into when it's unchecked? Schizophrenia. I know. It's insane, literally. You see, we teach this in our society now. We teach fathers. We teach our sons who will one day become fathers. We tell our men who will one day be the fathers of our children that they are supposed to suffer so that the woman doesn't have to. And that they should love the woman more than the child, which I agree. But that suffrage comes at a price. And most of us don't ever ask our men, our boys, our fathers, our sons, our brothers, etc., what is your life worth to you? Probably because we don't ask our daughters, our mothers, our girls, our daughters, our sisters, our etc. What is their life worth to them? Translation: what do you have in your life that you will die for? I'm not talking about people, because most people are programmed to say that shit, even though they have never been in a situation to prove it. But what I'm saying is, what out of all the possessions that you have bought that you would die for? If you say your jewelry, it's because you're a fool. If you say your house, your car, it's because you're a fool. I used to be a fool. This is how I know. If you say any of your possessions that you bought that you can replace, you'll die for, you are a fool. Most women will tell you they don't have anything that they'll die for. Yet, they'll recruit men who will. And they'll expect those men to see it that way and feel that way. Which means those people don't respect those men's life. And those men will gravitate to those women and love them for free. And serve them for free. And die for them for free. And this teaches narcissism. Did you catch it? Yeah, when you teach your daughters that she can go out into the world after disobeying you, after deceiving you, after all of the unjust, the dishonorable things that she's done to do what she's doing against you, against your provisions and protections, that you'll still come and save her with more provisions and more protections. And you'll die for her even when she's in the wrong. You know, the father that checks the boyfriend of the daughter, even though he didn't check his daughter. Even though the daughter disobeyed him, disrespected him, disregarded him. Yeah. The daughter dishonors you and you're going to check the boy. This is narcissism. This is the root of it. That I'll die for your things and you don't even have to live for them. I'll die for you and you don't even have to live for me. My life is worth nothing without you, is what that means. That's the romanticest shit. And it's the stupidest shit known to mankind. I know. I'll contort my life. I'll reconstruct my life and mold my life around yours, even though what makes you happy doesn't make me happy. And even though you're not going to even come and visit me on my side of the fence. Not without feeling like a hostage or kicking and screaming. I know. We marry our wives because we don't want nobody else to smash them. And in most cases, eventually somebody else ends up smashing them anyway. In most cases, we want to stop smashing them because the attitude is so bad that the smash action don't even work. You can't get the feeling that you want because you can't get the things that you want out of them. I know. Most of us see the bullshit that we've done with other people's daughters, other people's wives, other people's girlfriends, other people's sisters. And we think our wives and our daughters are different. We think our mothers are different. Because we don't know that females aren't born with the capacity to love. Neither are males, but males are inclined to develop love. Love is in the male, not the female. Adoration is in the female. It's why you have to do something for her in order for her to want to reciprocate. And that's not called initiating love. That's called reciprocating. Reciprocity is bartering. Not giving, not charitable. It's not generosity. It's bartering, trade, exchange, selling and buying. We call those merchants. Yeah, I know. Just like you go to church, The pastor sells you heaven with tithes, as if the God that's in heaven is telling you to give money to the church for prayers. So we're allowing the narcissist to teach us family. We're allowing the narcissist, the adorers, to teach us love. We're allowing the people who teach division, who demonstrate division, to teach togetherness. We're allowing the people who are insane to tell you what's sane. We're allowing the immoral to teach morality. Yeah. We're allowing the non-committers to teach commitment. You see? Hey, one more thing before I go. Let me show you how this works. A mistake is a mistake. A mistake is a sin once it's recognized. But careless mistakes after careless mistakes become sin because you're refusing to change it. And then once you realize that you're refusing to change a sin, to continue to do it becomes habitual. So habitual sin is called what? Evil. I know. You didn't know that, did you? Habitual sin is called evil. And habitual evil is called what? The person who habitually does evil means they accepted it. It's called devil. I know. This is how habitual self-centeredness or narcissism becomes personality disorder. And habitual personality disorder becomes schizophrenic. But what do I know? I've only lived in this insane asylum, this nut ward, for my entire life. Watching all the visitors, all the orderlies, watching all the nuts running around here, bouncing off walls, scratching and gnawing and gnashing, until my mind came to me. And I got the fuck up out of there. Anywho, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And let's get the conversation started. I'd like to know how your heaven is hell and your hell somehow feels like your heaven. And until next time, man, time out.